Trying to do stuff can be hard because it doesn't always work out. Well, I'm interested in anyone trying to make themselves or the world a better place. So join me, Chris Wright, as we explore people just simply trying to do interesting stuff. And hey, hopefully the next time you try to do something, it's a little more likely to happen. All right, now it's time to try the podcast. Yeah, that works. Hello. I've found 1 hour to sit down and work on the podcast. Julius has been pinging me like every day for a week and a half. It's been a busy week. I bought a used Tesla and then drove it to the World Series. A friend gave me a ticket. It was really nice of him. And then when I came back, I had a couple of days here. I think I had a weekend here, and then I had to get to New York City as part of this cool campaign that I'll tell you about another time. It launched today. Well, you could look it up right now if you want. Look up something like New York Times and Google Cloud, and you should find something there, hopefully. If not, my buddy Felipe will fix it for you. So anyway, what is this episode about? Well, the used Tesla episode, I need to record that one. I might be able to get to that today. But once I was driving to the World Series game, which took place in Los Angeles, and I just so happened to go to the Sunday game, which is when the Red Sox won the entire thing. I was there. It was really, really neat. You know, I love talking to Lyft drivers. And so this particular Lyft driver, I got his name in the podcast and I wrote it down on my phone. I'm not going to pause and look at my phone and try to look up his name, but we'll be sure to get his name. What I love about Lyft drivers and Uber drivers too, I prefer Lyft, but anyway, they all have this story, this background to them. And the ones that are interested in talking, great. Some of them aren't interested in talking, and that's fine too. But some of the stories that I hear are just remarkable. There was a guy the other day, I should have recorded him, but I didn't, here in Boulder. And he was so excited that it was snowing because it snowed really early this year. I guess this is an El Nino year, so everybody's excited. We might get a lot of snow, which means lots of great skiing. A couple of my friends have already gone skiing, and here we are. So, you know, the mountains are about to open, and this guy was so excited. He was probably 55 to 60 years old. He had a son who's 30. He just had a kid, so he has a little granddaughter. He referenced a girlfriend, and he said that all he loves to do is fly fish in the summers and basically ski in the winters. And I'm like, well, that sounds amazing. We talked about how he was French too, very thick French accent. And he just talked about how all of the trout in France have been completely outfished. You can't even catch a trout anymore. They really aren't there. And he said that the French mentality is one where you keep every single fish to eat it. So even if you catch a baby trout, you're going to bring it home to your mother and she's going to fry it up in a pan. You know, he was saying that the French fishermen, and maybe it's changed. He said that it probably has changed, but growing up, that was the mentality. And then there just wasn't a lot of fish anymore. So by and large, here in Colorado, if you're listening to this and you've never gone fly fishing, which I assume is like the majority of you, I love to fly fish. For the most part, you do catch and release. It's just kind of like an unspoken rule, unless you happen to catch like the world's largest fish. Even that, I would still let that fish go. I don't need stuffed fish hanging on my wall. Actually, I do, but I would only buy it if it was already stuffed and it was funny and if it made you laugh. You know, like the little singing fish on the wall where it turns and sings. Those crack me up. Okay, but I digress. We're here to talk about the drive from the airport to the World Series. This guy was just hilarious. He's from Armenia. He immigrated in the 70s. I asked him all sorts of questions about it. What you're not going to hear in the podcast, I will tell you at the end. We'll do that as the outro because then we'll be going in chronological order, which has some semblance of, that makes sense to me. Okay. All right. That's enough. Enjoy.
Give me any questions you like.
Any questions? Well, so how did you decide to leave and come to America in 1970, what, 5, you said?
1975. It was a little bit long story at that time. As you know,
I think your blinker's still on.
Armenia was part of Soviet Union.
Yes.
Like United States has 50 states altogether. It calls United States of America, right?
Yep.
Armenia was one of the 15 republics of Soviet Union.
Okay.
To be honest, of course, we born here. I got nice education there, nice job, but main reason I didn't like communist system, socialist system, I didn't like.
You didn't like the socialist? Okay, got it. What parts of it did you not like though? Like, I don't even know what it's like. I've never been to
Socialism. It's really, it's very bad thing, my friend.
Yeah.
There is two major stuff, right? Capitalism and socialism.
Yes.
To compare socialism, which we live in Soviet Union, to compare with Western world in Europe, and particularly in the United States, it's huge, big difference.
Uh-huh.
Big difference. For example, United States, you have a lot of opportunities. You live free.
Yep.
I mean, all kind of freedom you have over here. Of course, freedom, it has to be has to be some respectful freedom. So it has to be a limit of the freedom. Not under the freedom you can do all kind of crazy stuff.
Of course,
you can say all kind of stupid stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, people do that here, though.
Yeah. Over here, yeah, it's too much, that kind of abusing freedom.
Yeah.
You know, in the United States, which is, I don't like that one. But back in Soviet Union, you couldn't do that kind of stuff.
What would happen if you did?
You get big punishment. You get jailed if you do something. For example, if you say something bad in the president or government or against your constitutional stuff, boom, back to jail.
Really?
But over here, that's too much. What they're doing, what they say, what they hear, what's seen.
Yeah.
Social media. I forget the social media on that. In news channels, news media.
They can say whatever they want.
They can say, which is not good. Young generation kids, what they're going to learn, what they're going to see.
Yeah.
This is our country, right? If we don't take care of our country, if we don't appreciate what we have here, what God really blessed this land and give the people. But unfortunately, people over here, they're not appreciating what they have.
Correct.
You understand what I mean?
I understand, of course.
I mean,
because they all feel like they need more money, they need better
exactly,
careers.
But you have to earn that money.
You do. You
That's
have to work.
Why,
you have to work.
This country gives you opportunity.
Yeah. But people born here might not feel like they have opportunity.
Yes.
Right? They feel like
Absolutely.
their parents had opportunity, but they don't have opportunity.
Absolutely. That's why. Look at what kind of good universities we have, good schools we have. Of course, there is that side of the schools also.
Yeah.
That's different question. But get good education, job, and limit of sky.
Yeah. Yeah.
Make money as much as you want. Nobody can say anything.
Sure.
You know, live which way you. I mean, imagine your life. You know.
Yeah.
That's why the main reason which we came from Soviet Union. That's what.
So did you have friends or family here, or what was it like to come into America? Did you have to get a visa or?
Oh yeah, we came legally. See, first we went to Lebanon, 1974, end of the 74. As you know, Lebanon, that time when war started, civil war in Lebanon between Palestinian, Arabs, all kind of mess. Lebanon that time was a paradise, my friend.
Yeah.
Paradise with big letters.
Yeah.
You can ask anybody, all generations.
Yeah, blue skies, beautiful landscape.
I mean, people over there, they didn't know what's been robbery. What's been crime.
Yeah.
You could leave your car, key in English, and your purse over there, go home, go to restaurants, whatever, sleep, come back, everything is same place.
Yeah, okay.
Can you do same thing here?
Not in LA.
Unfortunately, paradise, people over there, they made it like a hell.
Yeah.
That's why when we didn't have any choice, we didn't want it to stay in war in Lebanon. That's why we.
Did you have kids when you were there?
No, my wife and me, we just married. I mean, we just graduated university. We got a nice job over there. Later we moved Lebanon because my wife's family side, major families in Lebanon.
Okay.
We got the invitation from them to the Lebanon. But when Lebanon, everything is turned upside down.
Yeah.
We didn't have a choice. We didn't want it to go back to Soviet Union.
Yeah.
We didn't want it to stay in Lebanon.
Yeah.
You know, that's why the best place, thanks God,
Yeah.
we applied, we got the visa from the United States, and we came to America.
How did you choose America over, I don't know, Australia, Canada, the UK?
From the, see, that's a different story. See, my parents, my mother and father,
Yeah.
they are genocide kids survivors.
Okay.
They are orphans.
Orphans.
Who's saved my parents? American missionary.
Really?
Yes, sir. That time, 1915, America saved lots of orphan kids in Turkey from the genocide, from the Armenian genocide. And one of those kids was my mother and father.
Really?
Yes, sir.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And
So what was the genocide there? Because it wasn't connected to the Holocaust. This was after.
No, the Holocaust is different.
That was after. That's separate. Yeah.
Genocide happened first. It happened 1915. Holocaust happened during the World War II.
Right. 1930.
1941 to 45.
There you go. Your history's a lot better than mine.
41, 42. That Holocaust happened. That's
Yeah.
in Germany. But this is happened in Turkey. The Turkey occupied western side of Armenia. Now when people going tourist in Turkey, they said, "Oh, it's beautiful, it's nice." That's right. It's beautiful. That's Armenian land. That western Armenia occupied by Turks.
Ah, okay. See, I've been to Istanbul. That's all that I know.
Yeah, Istanbul it's different.
Yeah.
But western Anatolia side, that's Armenian land. Western Armenia occupied by Turks. See, Mount Ararat. Do you know? You know where is Mount Ararat?
No, I don't.
Okay. Mount Ararat. You know where is Noah's Ark landed?
Noah's Ark, yes.
Noah's Ark. That's in Mount Ararat.
Oh, that's there. Okay, got it.
Mount Ararat. That's Armenia. Armenian symbol.
Oh.
That's in Armenian land.
But is it still called Armenia, or is it just called? Did you get absorbed by
history knows in Bible knows whole world knows
biblical? Yeah.
That's Armenian land. Armenia has 1,000 years old history over there, my friend.
Oh, I know.
See,
your history.
A week ago, maybe more than a week ago, in Armenian's capital, Yerevan, they celebrated 2,800 years old anniversary.
Really?
Yerevan is much older than Rome.
Really?
Yes, sir.
But not older than Greece. Isn't Greece the oldest?
Greece was there, but like Rome as a city, much younger to compare with Yerevan.
I had no idea. Yeah. I was in Rome this year. I went as a tourist.
No, Rome it's a different.
Yeah.
That's historically, if you go back, I mean, it's a long story.
That's great. Okay.
That's why. That's why we choose. My mother told us lots of nice stories. Incredible story about America. How nice was there. How people. Thanks to American system, which they saved my parents.
They saved your parents, yeah.
You know? And besides that, we read a lot of books. We saw a lot of movies, a lot of history. I mean, and if you're comparing American life, America as a country with Soviet Union, it's a huge difference. You cannot compare each other.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. America was like a heaven for us.
Sure.
You know?
How old were you when you came to America?
25.
25? Did you have kids here then?
Oh yeah, I have even grandkids. I have 3 grandkids and 4th is coming.
You have four more grandkids on the way?
No, one is one more way.
How many?
3 I have.
How many kids do you have?
3. My 2 daughters are married. The kids, my grandchildren from them. My son is 28. He lives with us. He's a nice boy. I mean,
nice boy.
Thanks God, everybody got excellent education over here. They have good job.
Good job.
Established. They have their own houses. Thanks.
So why did you choose Los Angeles over all the other cities in this country?
Why? Because California, it's sunny.
I know.
Sunny station.
Hey, there's sun in Texas.
Yeah.
There's sun in Florida.
Yeah, but Los Angeles, I don't know.
You like it?
Oh, I love it. I mean, it's exciting city.
Celebrities, yeah.
I don't care about the celebrities. Everybody's celebrity here.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Hollywood
true.
movies.
That's true.
Hollywood stuff. You know.
So how long have you been doing the Lyft driving?
My major job is I'm working with the super shuttle.
Okay. Just with the airport then.
Yeah. Super shuttle that calls door-by-door service. I'm years and years with them. I'm one of the old-timer with them.
Oh, okay. So you've done that a long time.
Oh, yeah. Now I'm still doing with them.
Yeah.
But why I'm doing Lyft? Because honestly, I like Lyft. It's
I
a
like
nice
Lyft
company.
a lot. I like them a lot too. Totally.
It's a respectful company. It's nice. They're treating very good with drivers, with the passenger system which they creating. I like it.
Yeah.
That's why I'm doing it.
No, I only use Lyft.
Yeah, Lyft is good, my friend.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you on that.
Honestly.
Did your kids stay in the Los Angeles area?
Oh yeah, they live in Los Angeles, but my daughters live in the valley side.
So is that Burbank North?
No, my oldest one, she lives in Porter Ranch.
Oh, I know where that is. Yeah.
It's my younger daughter lives in Studio City.
Yeah, Studio
and I live in Glendale.
Oh, you're in Glendale. Okay.
Glendale, that's the capital of Los Angeles, my friend.
Ah! So you're right in the middle of it. That's cool. That's a great story, though.
Yeah.
So you.
And let me escape. This is different way. If we stay here, we're stuck in traffic.
Hey, you're the local. You tell me the best way to go for sure. I have no
This
idea.
intersection part we pass, later we find another way.
I just can't believe that you moved to Los Angeles and your job is to be a driver, and this is the worst place to drive a car in all of America.
Now it's getting too crowded.
Now it's getting too crowded?
Oh yeah.
I was here 5 years ago. I thought it was terrible.
Back in 70s, 80s was good.
70s, 80s, that's like before I was born.
After 80s to late 80s was still good. 90s. I remember till 9/11 happened.
Yeah.
Still okay. I mean, traffic was all right, but now it's too much.
Yeah.
Too much cars,
Yeah.
Doesn't matter which way you go, too many cars all over.
I agree, yeah. Well, it feels like the city hasn't tried to do public transportation, right?
Oh yeah, that's already different.
That's already behind, yeah.
To turn left
So
onto West
I
Adams
know
Boulevard.
it
Then
years
use
and
the
years
right
yet
two
they're
lanes
talking.
to turn right onto
So
Figueroa
you've been
Boulevard.
driving since the 70s in Los Angeles?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any celebrity stories, people you drove? Or?
Not really, because those years, some celebrities, they choosing their private rides,
car, yeah.
Limousine, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Couple of times it's happened with the European music groups. We serve them with the musician with a big van.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, maybe you know the name, and Patricia Cass. Patricia Cass. It's one of the huge celebrities in France.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll look.
Yeah.
I'll look her up. So she's a cellist then, or
No. She's a singer.
she's a singer? Okay.
They used to live in Roosevelt Hotel. I remember it's back in 80s.
Okay.
Yeah, we took them, her group, and her to the airport.
Very cool.
That time, but not really.
No, not really. Yeah.
Not really.
Do you ever go back to Armenia or
All the time.
all the time?
Of course, we have a summer house over there.
You got a house over there.
vacation there, it's if you go to Armenia, I mean, 180
Degrees.
degree is change, completely different.
Oh, so
Armenia is independent now, my friend.
yeah.
Lots of American companies, doing business over there, they investing over there. You have a time, you have a money, buy a ticket, go, come back here. Yeah.
Pretty affordable.
Oh yeah. If you wanted to see real hospitality,
Yeah.
that's my passengers, my customers. They told me you have to go to Armenia.
Go to Armenia.
I swear to God.
I'll go. I want to go. It'd be fun.
First of all, it's beautiful place, my friend. Beautiful nation. Beautiful. We have 4 seasons.
Yeah. Well, I live in Colorado, so I have 4 seasons too.
See, summertime, you wanted to go to ski?
Yeah.
Welcome. We have a ski resort in summertime.
In summertime.
Yeah, we have a lot of mineral water there. I mean, you want to see nice city life? Boom, welcome.
I'll have to go check it out.
If you walk to the street,
So where?
you can hear all kind of languages: English, French, Italian.
So
A lot of touristic
if I could choose one city, what city should I go to if I only have 1 week to spend?
Yerevan, it's the capital.
Yeah, Yerevan's the
Oh
best.
yeah.
Okay.
You can see a lot of stuff, a lot of museums over there, historical stuff. You can see.
What's the food I should ask for?
Oh, Mediterranean food, my friend.
Oh, I love Mediterranean food.
If you
What, baba
Start to
ganoush?
eat to Armenian food, you get addicted. You don't want to eat another stuff.
That sounds right.
It's really good for everyone.
It's a very healthy.
Very, very popular, by the way, Armenian food is in Los Angeles. There's too many Armenian restaurants over here.
Yeah, the quality's pretty good.
Of course. they cannot do. They have to be 5 stars.
Yeah.
If you don't do good, nobody buys.
Nobody.
You know.
I lived in Korea for a year. It's the same thing. Like when the Korean restaurants show up here, if they're not good, nobody goes. And
Nobody else. That's it.
Then they go
That's
under.
why over here it's a good, nice competition. Food business.
Yeah,
Everybody wants to go. There, everybody wants to do good. You know.
Yeah.
Armenian pastries. You have to see. You have to see.
Well, do I have to order something special, or do I just say Armenian
In 1,000 feet, turn
pastries?
left onto West
Pastries?
You have to
18th
see
Street.
because there is too many different ones.
But do you have a favorite? Does it have a name?
Oh, I have a lot of favorite, my friend.
It's a tough question.
Even some of them even I don't know how to call.
Yeah.
That's why. That's my wife's department. She does that kind of stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, food is the best. Food is the
That's
best.
fun. So how long are you going to drive for Lyft for? Are you just going to keep doing this as long as you can, or?
Just keep myself happy. I mean, busy.
Yeah.
That way, you know. I like I said, I don't drive full time. I don't drive too much.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, here you go.
You know.
Yeah. So you just do it here and there and
And
get some extra dollars.
yeah.
Turn left onto West 18th
Gosh,
Street.
traffic has not been very bad at all.
No, this is good.
This is very good.
This is simple.
I'm used to LA being a parking lot where you just sit there.
See, today is.
Continue on South Figueroa
there's
Street
Already
for
we
2
passed that
miles.
part. Coliseum. There is another football or basketball company.
I think everything is today. I think there's football, there's basketball, there's World Series today. Yeah. I mean, the Staples Center is 2 blocks away, right?
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, I think they're playing.
Yes.
I think the Lakers are playing today.
Maybe honestly, I don't know.
I don't know. The Lakers are looking good, aren't they? You got LeBron, right?
Last game they won, I believe.
I think they did. Well, that's fun. You ever go to a Laker game?
Nah,
No?
I used to watch Lakers when Lakers was Magic Johnson, Abdul Jabbar, that generation. I
The
like
80s, 90s.
80s Lakers,
Yeah.
which really you enjoyed with the game.
Yeah.
But now this recent generation, when they started to mix sport with the politics, they starting to play dirty game under the sport. I lost the respect to them.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Yeah, I never got into basketball.
you are
enough.
sportsman, good for you. I applaud you. I buy your ticket. I'll come to watch, see you. But when you doing something which is you don't have to do, and that's not good.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Everybody has to do his job. You know.
Sure.
For example, see, recent, I think I can say you are an educated guy, you know much better than me.
I'm not that educated.
No, no, I mean, see, I saw the news which, I forgot which team was, which game, which during the national anthem, they not respecting the anthem, they not standing, they...
Taking the knee?
Yeah.
The NFL guys, yeah.
NFL guy, yeah.
Yeah, there's a... Yeah.
This is right, what they did.
What's that? To kneel.
Which you're not respecting the national anthem, you taking down. I mean, that's you're not respecting the American flag.
Right.
That's symbol of your country, my friend. National anthem that you're representing your nation, your country.
Yeah, as
If you
an
don't
athlete.
respect, what you're expecting from your enemy?
Yeah.
What you expect from your neighbor? Right or wrong?
No, I absolutely see what you're saying. Absolutely. But I mean, to your earlier point, like America's a place where you can do whatever you want.
But that's where is your respect, brother?
Well, I have a ton of respect. Yeah.
I'm asking them.
Yeah.
You see, America gives you lots of opportunity, right?
Yep.
That's your thanks to them. That's your appreciation to the government, to the government, to the constitution, to the system. That's your appreciation.
No, it's the opposite of that. They're giving they're kind of
See,
throwing
you,
yeah.
like,
It's the
like
opposite.
me, like you, like everybody loves American dollar, right?
Sure.
everybody, whole world likes American dollar.
Yep.
What it says in dollar? In God we trust.
Yeah.
God created this country, right? You don't respect the God. You don't respect God. What gave you?
Yeah.
You burning American flag?
Yeah.
That's wrong, my friend. If you try to do same thing.
What an interesting guy, right? I hope that you enjoyed that. I look forward to listening back to it. It's been some weeks since the Red Sox won their title. So at the beginning, I told you I would tell you what kind of happened chronologically. So you just heard me interview this guy. So put away the phone. I was like, okay. And there were parts of that interview where I was like, oh, should it be over? Is it over? Is this interesting to anybody? So I'll get better about that over time. But essentially, there was this huge line of cars trying to get into the stadium, which makes sense. Dodger Stadium is notoriously terrible. Los Angeles is notoriously horrendous when it comes to traffic. So there's this big row of cars. And then you look over and there's a lane with absolutely nobody in it. And I later came to find it was a bus lane. But I'm like, why would they have blocked off a whole lane? And he goes, I don't know, let's take it. He takes it. I know now that he knew it was a bus lane. He was taking it anyway. We drive the whole bus lane. I'm cutting in front of, 10,000 cars. I feel bad. I'm just kind of sitting there in the back seat. I'm like, there's no way that this is legal. Well, at the end of the line, there's a cop there, and this cop just absolutely reams. He's just like, this is the bus lane. This is the bus lane. What are you guys doing? And my Armenian friend, driver, lays on the thickest accent you've ever had, like way more than that interview. And he's just like, my friend, I am so sorry. Someone told me this lane. They told me this lane. This is the lane that I should be in for the car, for the drive. I'm so sorry. And I'm sitting there. Oh my gosh. He's like, they fixed it for me. They fixed it for me. And the cop is just screaming, nobody fixed it for you. Nobody fixed it for you. It's like, if I see you here one more time, that's a $300 fine. He goes, okay. I'm sorry, my friend. Get out of my face. Okay. So I got to the game before it started when I thought it was going to take me a whole hour to get there from the airport and that I'd missed the first inning. So, thank you. It was a fun experience. I happened to be going through security with Bob Costas, so that was kind of hilarious too. If you don't know Bob, I think he does a lot of different sports broadcasting. I see him on the Olympics. I see him on all sorts of stuff. And some little kid ran up to him and was like, Bob Costas, can you please sign my baseball? And I'm like, Bob Costas has never played baseball. He's not a very big guy. Anyway, that happened. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll try to do more of these. I love talking to the Lyft drivers. Take care. Thanks so much for your time today. I genuinely appreciate it and hope today's episode was valuable. Also, Julius would like me to remind you to rate our podcast on iTunes, leave comments on the website, and share your favorite episodes with a friend. And if you'd like to learn more, just visit trythepodcast.com, or you can shoot me a note by looking for the Contact Us section on the website. Life's pretty awesome. You just gotta try. I'll see you next time.